Good day is when you make it to your classes on time.
Right.
A bad day is when you get stuck in traffic, in Charlotte traffic. But for the most part, it's always a good day.
What up, y'all? What up, though? We out and about. Explore with us. Let's go. Together, we explore Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte's population is 857,000. One of the things that I love about Charlotte is the diversity, and it is family-oriented. One of the main attractions of Charlotte is Freedom Park. Freedom Park is a public park located in the central region of uptown Charlotte. Freedom Park is housed on 98 acres of land that is full of activities for families, to name a few: volleyball courts, NFL 360 play zone that is named after the North Carolina Panthers. That is where I met a friend. She has 2 bachelor's degrees, one from Appalachian State University in psychology and Queen's University in nursing. Enjoy through the wind.
I am Christy Rose. I'm 29 years old and I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. I graduated from Queen's University in Charlotte in 2014. I have 2 bachelor's degrees, one in nursing and one in psychology. My favorite memory on campus is I played soccer at Appalachian State University, and being with the team, girls, bonding, all of that was super fun. My toughest challenge is the application process. It can be daunting to look at and overwhelming, but once you complete it, normally they're all pretty much the same. The admission process is one to figure out, to see what they take, what criteria they require. I recommend going and meeting with somebody in the admissions department to get a better idea, so they can personally look over your transcripts, your extracurricular activities, but that was the best way that I navigated the admission process. I expected it to be a breeze, and it teaches you a lot. It teaches you your independence, it teaches you to take initiative, teaches you to prioritize tasks, so I learned a lot during college. A good day is when you make it to your classes on time.
Right.
A bad day is when you get stuck in traffic, in Charlotte traffic. But for the most part, it's always a good day. They're highly approachable.
Why love you lying? Why you always lying?
Well, that's one thing. You'll never run into anybody in the admissions department, staff, faculty that won't have time to answer a question. One thing that surprised me was the availability that teachers are. I expected you to have to request time, but they always make time to meet with you. And one thing that I would highly recommend is tutoring. I was with science being a big part of my background, I was always doing tutoring to learn the most that I can do. So one thing I would change at Queen's University is just maybe having a football team. That's the one sport they don't have, and I think coming from a big college like Appalachian State, that was a big student involvement activity. So something to gather the students all around, and what's better than football? I would choose this college. I think now that I'm older, I look at it more from what I'm going to do with my life, and Queen's was the college that I chose my career once I graduated into nursing. So I have nothing but great things to say about Queen's.
Okay.
It is, yeah. So Queen's they partner with a couple different companies throughout Charlotte, one being the Stonewall Center across the street. So we did a lot of, they have a gym, so it's a lot of physical activity over there, so we'd walk across and interact with the community that way. I didn't live on campus. It's the one thing, being a transfer in, I stayed off campus, but Wi-Fi was never an issue. I always had good Wi-Fi in the parking lot, studying before classes, in the library. They did an excellent job with the Wi-Fi.
Nice.
Nice.